Okay guys, good morning from Blair House next to the Eisenhower building, which is of course next to the White House, which is right back through these trees. We're going in for a preset today. We got to put up our ladder for the First Lady's event at 11 o'clock. It's currently 8:30. It's not that bad an early one. Sometimes we have to get in like 6 a.m. or something. But we're going to throw our ladder up, then we can kick back for an hour or two, and then we're going to do this event at 11. So that vacuum cleaner you hear, they're actually trying to get a bird's nest out, but the robin has already set up his nest. So they were using that as a leaf blower, but it wasn't deterring the robin from nesting. So they said, it's somebody else's problem. His shift's about to end. Okay, let's grab a ladder in the ladder pile and make our way over to the north portico. What's up, man? Oh, which ladder to choose today? I can take my big one. Honestly, somebody already took my big one. Really? They did take my... Oh, there it is. That big one's in there. But I don't think we need a big one. And I don't think my buddy Michael's coming today, so I'm going to take Michael's ladder. If he does show up, well then, I'll give it back to him. Filling up balloons over here. Oh, I guess that's for the event.
Arrest one bad night of safety and security in the jail, which is safer for the aliens, safer for the agents, safer for the community.
Yeah, I'll go this way. Yeah, I already got a ladder up. A dirty window. Just here. Phone's going nuts. I'm going around. Okay, we're just waiting here for the First Lady and all the kids here who are winning awards.
Send the best of America. You are our future. Thank you to Secretaries Wright and Robbins for being here today. Your support of this program is a key to its ongoing success. I also want to recognize everyone who took part in this first AI contest. Students, educators, parents, and administrators.
This is amazing. Sean Vance, congratulations.
And we're out. Like at Christmas ornaments? Is that chocolate? Oh. Busy painting. Ah. It's like he was looking at the column the other day. I don't know why. Maybe he's just like needs a touch up. They're like trowel. It's kind of beat up. We just walked out. A little bit of craziness going on in the city. There's been a big shootout in Northeast, like 100 rounds fired, but only one guy got hit. So I'm not sure we're going to go cover that shooting. We also got to get to the reflecting pool, do another loop by the Kennedy Center, and get some lunch. So let's make our way out and find some food. Okay guys, lunch and the reflecting pool are on hold. I had to change shirts. We have a report of an explosion on a boat. It was a fuel explosion. There's no fire. There's no smoke, as far as I can tell. But they did send all the fireboats out to the wharf down by my fish and chip shop. So we're going to try to get through this traffic, see if there's still a fire, and then maybe get fish and chips. Okay, guys, we're at Haynes Point. I don't know what that big Swedish sailing vessel is. It's pretty cool. Well, maybe that's the one that's going up to New York for the big ships on the 4th of July. Where's our fireboats? Oh, they're down here. I don't see anything on fire. I see a police boat, a couple Coast Guard DC fireboats. Let's go get a picture, yeah? There's the police, a couple fireboats. Not sure what the heck happened. Fire truck on the shore, and they seem to be leaving. The firemen are getting back on their fireboats. I guess they're going to clear this. Is this a fueling station, maybe? Maybe there was a fuel incident. Police boat's coming over now. I got one of their dive boats, I think. Strange. Okay, so this is Haynes Point, by the way. On the right-hand side, you can see some golfers. This is the golf course President Trump wants to renovate. The problem is this path is used pretty regularly by a lot of hikers and fishermen. And these trees you see on the left and the right, there's something like 800 to 1,200 cherry blossom trees. And they line this road. It's absolutely beautiful in the spring. And some of the plans for renovation have called for removing this road and removing the trees, which has got a lot of the locals up in arms. So we're not really sure what's going to happen to the renovation of this golf course on my right. Over on my left is Fort McNair, and that's all the generals' houses down there. Some cabinet level officials may or used to live over there. I think Kristi Noem used to live over there. I'm not sure if Pete Hegseth does or not. But that's a secure facility. That's where the Lincoln conspirators were executed during the Abraham Civil War. And that's also the backup landing zone for the White House. If the president can't land at the White House, which is like right now, he can take a helicopter from Fort McNair. But they haven't really done that with Trump yet. They used to do that with Biden when he was flying to Delaware. Let's go down a little farther. So up there you see the Odyssey. That's a dinner and lunch barge boat. It goes out. It's small enough to get under the 14th Street Bridge, so it can go up by the Lincoln Memorial before it turns around. Then we have Fort McNair and the Army. It's like a war college or the National Defense University. Can't remember what. Got another big ship here. This is a booze cruise. That's what we call them. They have all the high school kids. Well, I guess it's not booze if it's high school kids. A lot of congressional interns and stuff. There is Joint Base Anacostia Bowling, and that's where there's cool stuff. You see these hangars over here and those hangars. That is HMX-1, the president's helicopter fleet. This is their forward operating base. Oh, they're based in Quantico, Virginia, down the river a bit. They do operate out of here. Can't hear any helicopters at the moment. Maybe one will come by. Something even cooler down to the right. So that's the DIA, Defense Intelligence Agency. Part of our intelligence apparatus works for the Pentagon. But down over here, there, Missile Hill. Zoom in a bit. See those guys? Those are Avenger missile batteries. And that's a NASM system. That's a medium-range anti-aircraft missile battery. And down here is where they have a lot of air defense set up. I don't know if those are the Avengers under those tarps or not. There used to be Avengers down here. I'm not sure if those are still them. But that definitely is a NASM system. And this is part of the air defense systems of Washington, D.C. If you know where to look, you can see these, well, kind of all over the place. So here's the glitch about downtown D.C. Parking can be a bear. So sometimes I'll just come out here, park my car, and then just grab a bike and bike the last half mile back into the city to do my stuff for today. That's my key. Let's go for a bike ride. See that through the fence there? That is the White House dirt. That giant pile of dirt we were tracking from the White House, It's now become a giant green hill. Okay. On a bike. Trying to let a car pass me. I don't know if he's going to make it. It's a very narrow road. So up here, guys, by the way, is the new bridge, the new Long Bridge. There is a bridge here called Long Bridge, and it's for 2 train lines to go, 2 train tracks, but they're going to build a second train bridge for another 2 tracks. So we'll have 4 tracks over the river, and between all the freight traffic and all the commuter rail and Amtraks that go on that, they basically need four tracks over the river, and soon we'll have that. All right, let's cut across the street into that bike lane. It's a 2-way bike lane, which is nice. And we're gonna go downtown now. We've got to pick up our credentials for the UFC fight. UFC credential pickup is today. So let's go to the Hotel Washington and get our creds, and then we'll go do maybe some lunch. I'm still very hungry. Okay, let's cross over. We are down by the Bureau of Printing and Engraving. That's where they print the money. If you come here, I think on the average tour sees about 200 million in cash. Yeah, they'll show you that much money. And you can actually buy money at the end in their gift shop, uncut money. So you get like a big sheet of dollar bills, and yes, it costs a lot more than the actual value of the dollars. That over there is the Holocaust Museum. I haven't been there in about a year. I should probably take another visit. It's a very heavy museum. So down here is some of the UFC setup. As you can see, you cannot see the White House. There's a big fence all the way around it. There's platforms, arena stages. You will not be able to physically see the fight from outside of the grounds. You have to watch it on TV. And yeah, the idea of like coming over here and filming through the fence, no, that ain't gonna happen either. Now, I don't have credentials to the actual fight. That's only the White House press pool, which is a very limited number of people. But I have credentials to all the other events. What's this? Museum of the Bible, the Dead Sea Scrolls exhibit. You see that? That's kind of cool. Maybe we should go check that out, yeah? Alrighty. Hotel Washington is not that really fancy hotel there. That's the Willard Hotel. But the one to the left of it, that's the Hotel Washington. And that's where we're going to get our credentials, and that's where we're going to drop off this bike. So let's head over there, the other side of the World War I Memorial, and get these papers. Okay. And the entrance is the next block. Gotta go around to F Street, I guess. That's the Treasury over there. Let's go inside this building. It wasn't bad. That's it. Very pretty. Okay guys, well, paperwork. It's not ready yet. My credentials are not ready. They're sorting it out. They said go get lunch, and I was like, yeah, I could go get lunch. So let's swing down this way and try to find something yummy. All right, having one of those moments when I feel like fried chicken and French fries, but I'm probably gonna end up eating Korean food because it's healthier. Don't rather have fried chicken. Okay, yeah, not French fries, not fried chicken. Though I might get that later. Okay, that was a fun but quick lunch and didn't kill enough time for them to get my paperwork together. So let's go down the reflecting pool. Hang on, there was a fire truck down there. What's going on down there? We'll check that out too. We're gonna go down the reflecting pool because the water now touches both sides and we now have a photo that we haven't had before. So let's go check that out. Really cool archways. Feels a bit like England. Cobblestones, annoying. The truck is a rock band, an 80s rock band truck. Out of here. And get off the street. Play with cars. Whee! Wow, look at all these pinwheels. That's kind of funky. truck. All right, we survived. Take more than that to stop me. Where are we at? 14th Street. All right, we got about 10 blocks to go to get down to the Lincoln. Okay, we're down by the ellipse. We're going to come back, take a look at the UFC setup on the way back. First, we got to get this reflecting pool photo. Scooter over. I think we can go down this way. Maybe this side is open. This is the photo that we really want, is the Lincoln Memorial photo, not the reflection of the monument, because everybody's done that. Let's see what we can get. All right, well, the photo we want is still unavailable due to the fence. Kind of unavailable. Maybe we'll see after hours. But we do have water touching both edges. So the pool is full. It's still got to go up another 4 to 6 inches. So I guess the water is going to keep running for the next bit. Let's head down and see how it... Oh, there's a guy in the middle of it with a stick. Are they still power washing it? There's a guy out there with a rake or a broom. Sweeping the duck stuff already? Okay, you can see the water gurgling in over there. It's still gurgling. Been several days. I estimate if they're using city water, which I think they are, it's going to cost them 60,000 US dollars. So this is 60,000 US dollars of water based on the DC rate, which is like $1 for 100 gallons or something like that. Are they taking the fence away? That's nice. Maybe it's getting taken out. Looks like they have some filtration system over here they're using in the short term until they can get the big filters working. That's my theory. It's like this bubbling white goo coming out. Okay guys, over here you see all the UFC preparations. They're having a press conference. I don't know if they're having a ceremonial weigh-in somewhere. That's going to be down here by the Lincoln and reflecting pool, which is now full one side to the other. Hopefully they get this fence down pretty soon. Let's skedaddle. Let's go back to the ellipse. Let me show the UFC setup down there. It's pretty massive. There's a big tour group, a bunch of National Guard guys, more National Guard guys. We're kind of all over the touristy areas. All right, let's head down to the ramp. I wish they'd take the fence down when you get closer and get a better picture, but I don't think they're ready yet. They're still washing the sidewalks with power washers and stuff.
You know where they are?
All right, down here, there is center stage, and the White House is somewhere behind all that. You literally can't see any of it because of all the signage and gates and the stands. I guess there's a stands. There's a TV riser. There's that big thingy we saw them build the other day. The cable, so let's try not to hit anyone. Oops, that was coming close there. Now, in case you're wondering, bicycles are allowed on the sidewalk here. We are south of Constitution Avenue, that road right in front of me. Now, you can't bike on the sidewalks north of that street, but you can bike on them on the south side, so we're not breaking the rules. There's another photographer over here. Let's go see what he's up to. Okay. You know what? It's been an hour. Maybe they've fixed the credential. We can go back, drop this bike, check the credential. Then we're gonna go back to the car, and then we gotta go to the Kennedy Center and see what's new over there. Grass is green. All right, so behind this wall is a sea of porta potties. I kid you not, man. There must be hundreds of porta potties back there. Over there is the event area, but again, we just can't see much of it because of this fence. It's really quite annoying. This guy found a gap. Oh, skateboard coming my way. So they're setting up different tents for the different sponsors. There's like a Monster Energy tent. There's a Dodge Ram truck tent. A bunch of other stuff over there for different sponsors of the UFC. And up there, once again, is the Hotel Washington. Let's see if my credentials come together this time. Okay, guys, well, no credentials yet. I'm gonna come back tomorrow. Paperwork snafu. This is kind of how it is in all these big events. We're down on the tidal basin by the Jefferson Memorial, making our way through the cherry blossom trees, which, to be honest, are pretty darn low. Oh gosh, this one's like really low. This is limbo low. Okay, we made that. Anyway, let's, there's a band over there. Oh, that's cool. You can hear them over the water. All right, let's head back to where we parked the car and head out of here. Okay, guys, doesn't this give you a sense of deja vu? Yeah, that's how we started the day. We are back at the Kennedy Center for another loop, just to keep all the other photographers in the loop. We check, they check, we all talk to each other. And I see absolutely nothing. No signs of cranes, no signs of scissor lifts, no signs of anything. All right, well, I guess another day. Today's the 9th. They've got 3 more days before the court order is fully enforced. Let's see what happens. There's a TV crew waiting. Long wait, guys. It's 4 o'clock on a Tuesday. Yeah, I don't think anything's gonna happen tonight, guys. Go home. Okay, guys, that is my Tuesday. Tomorrow, Wednesday, if we get credentials, we'll be at the UFC Media Day. If we don't get credentials, we'll be on the phone yelling at them, and we'll probably go to the White House and see what's up over there. It's gonna rain all day tomorrow, so not gonna be out that much. We'll try to do something, though. See you then.